Alright guys, this is going to be my second attempt at casting this. We have Jason on Karma playing the support along with more dudes on Soraka, so we actually have a double support. Aris playing Annie, she's going to be our AP carry with a lot of burst. Jarvan played by Shadow Strike, my friend, he is going to be the tank. Timmy is a Saint, or me playing first time Ashe, so don't take any notes on how to play Ashe, it's pretty bad. Ramus playing Junkaka, he's going to be their main tank. It's a little interesting. They have Blitzcrank, Nunu, and Ramus, who I would say Blitzcrank can definitely be an off tank, and same with Nunu. Ramus, I think, will be their main tank, but I'll keep going down the lineup. Lucky 0079 being played by playing Ezreal, Arg playing Blitzcrank, Latent Heat playing Rumble, and Rosetta Stoner playing Nunu. So Nunu obviously going to be their jungle with Smite. A very good jungle because of his consumability, and also he has great ganking potential with his E or his slow ice ball, which I think slows about 50% or maybe more. It's a pretty good slow and really good for ganks. So right away, we're going to do this a little bit DreamHack style. This is not a pre-made at all. I'm actually only friends with Jarvan. It's just how it worked. But I'm going to go down with Soraka. Ashe and Soraka, obviously great lane because Soraka basically doesn't farm and just gives the heal, so that Ashe never has to back. And as a ranged AD with a lot of farm, that's basically what you want. So great bot lane. Then with Annie mid, Annie I think is one of the best mids. She is right up there with Malzahar. Can put out some pretty insane bursts and some great cooldown. Also with that stun, she does have escape from like if a Nunu came and ganked, because a good Annie will basically always have their stun up just in case in the later times of the game. UCSC second time Ashe. This is actually second time Ashe, but my first time Ashe doesn't really count. And anyway, top we have Karma and Jarvan. Jarvan being a great solo and really could just solo this lane, but Karma is going to give him that extra damage and that extra heal to just give him a little bit more sustain. So I really do like all the looks of our lanes. As far as the team fight comp, I think Karma and Soraka double support is a little questionable. But we do have the great AD carry of Ashe, the great Jarvan tank, and the amazing burst from Annie. So it just depends on where and how it goes down. Just going to wait for lane phase to begin a little bit. Yeah, last game I had 5 Dorns, so I was trying to super farm. So Blitzcrank doing a little bit of a juke. Obviously, he's not going to be staying mid. I think they were protecting blue for, I think it's, yeah, Nunu jungle. Ezreal, obviously, he actually has a lot of attack speed just starting out the game. But you really don't see many Ezreals. I think it's mainly because he's just 6,300, and he's really not that powerhouse that a 6,300 should be. I mean, yes, he can harass a lot, and he is a pretty good AD with his attack speed. His ult, pretty good global, but I mean, Ashe is about 450, and I would say she's a much better AD carry than Ezreal. Obviously missing that minion because I suck, but I am going to try and farm it up better than I did last game. Karma and Jarvan obviously pushing a lot. They basically have free lane control. I mean, a Jarvan versus a Rumble would be just fine. Blitzcrank going for the pull on Soraka. Gonna miss that. Blitzcrank a little bit under level just because he was up in mid for the start of the laning phase, but he'll be level 2. Yeah, there goes level 2. I actually really find this funny that Soraka reminded me that all last hits are mine. Just because I suck so much at last hitting, I think she felt she had to remind me that I should be doing just that. A little bit of a pull. Pull goes down. Ramus comes. Ramus taunts. Ramus is gonna get away with less health than I did. And with Soraka heal, I'm not too worried about that. Ramus and Blitz, I just don't think can give out the damage output. Nice kill on Rumble up here. I completely missed it. Sorry, guys. Back in mid, Ezreal, Annie, about even. Annie's got full health. And used, I think, 2 health pots already. Ezreal still has 2 health pots, but he's going to use his E to get away, which is basically like an insta-flash. Ezreal does have great escape. Pulls me into the tower. I feel like an idiot. I get taunted. Everything just comes down on me, but I am going to get away. Thankfully, Soraka does heal me a lot. So, clearly noob Ashe getting pulled into the tower. You guys can laugh about that. But I'm going to continue to farm. My farm currently, I'm at about 14, which is on par with Jarvan and Karma. Soccer with 2, so if you combine their lanes, they're actually farming much better than me. Annie definitely is farming better than me. She does have great farm ability because with her Q, she basically gets a minion that's anywhere below half health. Responds every 2 seconds, and it refunds the mana if you last hit them correctly. So, great farm coming out of Annie. I also just kind of throw points into stuff. I'm not really sure. Karma gets picked off. Nunu gets picked off, though. And Rumble gets picked off. So, really, that was a 2-for-1. They went for the gank, and it really just turned the table on them. This time it looks like Annie's got a little bit more of the lane power. Ezreal still has 2 health pots. I don't know if he forgot about them or not. But I don't think in this game I used my volley enough. I basically had unlimited mana with Soraka there. So. And Annie picking up the Ezreal kill. Once she gets Tivers, she's just a force to be reckoned with. Jarvan as well, picking off top. He's going to back. He's got about half health. But he does have a sufficient amount of gold because he hasn't backed yet. Annie taking a little bit of a turret shot. I think she's gunning for Nunu, but Nunu does have that slow. I can't see how much health he has. This is part of the problem with trying to cast the whole game is I actually don't know how much health Nunu has at all. The Ezreal ult completely missing Annie. Annie does have a stun up too, so able to get out of that just fine. Ezreal putting on some good pressure, but Annie is able to just get away fine. She's going to back at an interesting time. I'm a little surprised she's backing now, just because her tower is completely pushed. We don't have a jungle. But I'm assuming she's really low if Ezreal's trying to look in tower diver. I just can't see that. Same with tower health. I can't see that either. So check out the items. A nice early Philo Stone and Heart of Gold. Rumble looks like he could go down. Health pot. Alright, so nice Philo Stone, Heart of Gold, and boots for Jarvan. So Jarvan farming pretty well, about 30 farm. Ashe about 34. I haven't backed yet. I have a Doran's ring. Not doing very well. As is Mia. As comes top. Jarvan focuses as Karma taking a lot of damage from Rumble. They exhaust Rumble, and Karma is running away. She has very low health, I think. Nunu comes up too. Jarvan could get double killed. He does Demacia on Ezreal. That was a great Demacia. Flashes out. I don't know if he'll get the pull toss off or not. He's got to get the pull toss. He's just kind of kiting him now. Annie comes up too. Great pickup. I don't know if Annie can pick up Nunu. If she can pick up Nunu, this was a 3-for-2 and completely worth it. There's the Ignite, and there he goes. So great pickup. Nunu came for the gank, and he saw that Ezreal was Mia, and immediately headed up top after seeing him. And you see bot just, you know, sitting around farming. Sorry this is not a more impressive or good game, but hopefully it gets better. Well, I mean, not this game is pretty exciting. A lot of counter ganks, kind of counter jungling. Or not counter jungling, but countering the jungle's ganks. There we go. But as far as me, I can't really see much of the action because I'm bot. So, alright, so really, one of my biggest mistakes was not just spamming volley. I have unlimited mana with Soraka. Or putting on my Frost Arrow more. I should be just harassing constantly, but I do focus on farm, and I'm getting up there. I'm at about 50 farm, so I've passed Annie, and I've definitely passed their whole entire team. They're able to get top turret pretty easily. Rumble just can't solo against a Jarvan and a Karma. That's tough. Oh, we see Nunu at mid. Do I fire arrow? I do not fire arrow. So there goes Rumble. I fire an arrow all the way from bot. It's flying up there right now. And I smite and I hit. There goes Nunu. So I have to say, I was pretty impressed with my arrow abilities. I don't know if they'll pick up Ezreal. They are going to go for it. Great pickup. Tower dived effectively. Gets away with about 800 health. He's going to want it back. Or Karma can just heal him. So I was pretty excited about my arrow abilities. And the fact that I hit somebody. So it was from way down here. I went from here. I can't ping. I went from here to right about where that ward is. So that was decently timed. Nunu was ulting, so he was essentially standing still. But I'm happy nonetheless. We've got a Clairvoyance, and we see Rumble coming down here. So Rumble is a little bit iffy. I still think he's a little imbalanced with his ult. He was banned about every game in DreamHack, and I think for good reason. Rumble is just a powerful tanky mage. He does a lot of damage, and he's really good. So he's actually going to chase after me. I don't know if he has dodge runes or what, but he seems to dodge a lot of my shots. Yeah, he's dodged about 2 out of 4, and he does pull down the ult. Soraka not healing me enough. No, I'm just kidding. Soraka does great. I have to flash to get out of there. And he'll not be able to pick up the kill. So I'm about 2.2 thousand gold. 2.2k in gold. Almost 2.3. And we see Nunu. I told Jarvan to wait. I over Skype told Jarvan to wait. And this would have been an easy gank if Jarvan had just laid off. But instead he went for it. And I think that was a big mistake. That would have been a free kill. But Jarvan made a bit of a blunder there. I were laughing about it on Skype, so it's alright. So Rumble, their solo, really underleveled. He's about as high level as our duo lane. And he gets taken out. Oh, team fight, sorry. Jarvan takes down Ezreal. Rammus is still up there. I don't have arrow for 38 seconds. And I think they're just going to back. It says they both have full health, but I don't think so. So just trying to harass this Rumble a little bit. His shield is a really good ability. I actually really kind of wish I had Rumble, because he looks like a lot of fun, and I've actually played him when he's free. So there's Nunu. They see him. I think they're going for the counter jungle. Great ward in position. Soraka just taking too much damage, or I'm taking a lot of damage, but Soraka able to heal me. So we're warding everywhere. I think this mid tower